Good day, everybody. I'm David Santangelo, and first off, I really want to thank everybody who's subscribed to my YouTube channel. I have tremendous gratitude for each and every one of you. Greatly appreciate all your support, and I hope these videos are helping to make your earthly experience a little more enlightened, enjoyable, give it a little bit more meaning. Today, I get a lot of people who ask me about the reptilians and who the reptilians are and what they're doing here and, what the effect of the reptilians are having on their lives. And I do a lot of work for people to clear reptilians and to eradicate what we would call the reptilian consciousness on this planet. It's a very real thing. It's a big deal, and as you walk in your spiritual path, if you really want to own your soul's medicine, as we say in the Arcturian way, it is vital that you understand who the reptilians are and do what you can do to clear their influence from your energy field, from your psychic field, and even from some of the lower levels of your soul. There's a lot of misinformation also about the reptilians out there. There's, videos on YouTube of people shape-shifting into reptilians and things of that nature. But the reality is the reptilians are not all evil or all bad. I mean, I have worked with a lot of people who are of reptilian descent and have seen many things, of which I'll share what I know about the reptilians with you all here today. Now, you may believe me, you may not believe me. It doesn't really matter that much to me. This is my experience. It's what I've seen in my own personal soul work. I am a soul guide, so I do have the ability to see into people's souls with their permission, of course. And I have seen many details about the reptilians and who the reptilians are through my own experiences. So to give you a little bit of history on the reptilians, they originate from a planet in our galaxy called Ithrak. They are called, in their original form, they are called Ithrakians. The Ithrakians are a very enlightened race of beings. The Arcturians are the most powerful or most enlightened race of beings in our galaxy. The Ithrakians are a close second. What they did was they mastered the solar plexus, or the will center, and they gained enlightenment through the mastering of the solar plexus. Whereas the Arcturians, on the other hand, they gained enlightenment through the mastering of the heart and the eye of the womb. Okay, so the Arcturians really worked through the feminine to reach oneness realization, and the Ithrakians through the solar plexus. So essentially what happened on Ithrak was that many Ithrakians got sort of too enamored with their abilities or their quest for power. And many of them turned, eventually, over many, many thousands of years, turned to darkness. And something like 83% of the Ithrakians turned to darkness. And those that turned to darkness, we call them reptilians. So a battle ensued on Ithrak between sort of the light Ithrakians and the dark Ithrakians. And the dark Ithrakians won out, and that other 17% had to flee. Some of them went to Arcturus, some of them went to other parts of the galaxy. Now this 83% that was left, what they did was they said, well, we want to be the most powerful beings in this galaxy. Maybe they even said the universe, but we can assume they said the galaxy at first anyway. And in order to do that, they had to defeat the Arcturians. So they invaded Arcturus, and a great battle ensued on Arcturus between the Ithrakians and the Arcturians. Now, at that time, Arcturus was not completely protected from turning towards darkness like it is now. So there were a number of Arcturians, very powerful, very realized, very enlightened beings, and this all happened in the fifth dimension, that joined with the reptilians and waged war against their Arcturian brethren, so to speak. Many of these beings, when they turned to darkness, these Arcturian beings, became what we would call sorceresses or sorcerers, and this great war ensued that lasted a very long time. Eventually, the reptilians were kicked out of Arcturus. Through this battle, Arcturus gained another level of consciousness. It was able to realize the Christ consciousness, which is the energy that I work with today, and other Arcturian channels and healers work today. So when the reptilians were kicked out, they fled to different, some of them went back to Ithrak, but a lot of them fled to different parts of the galaxy of lower consciousness, places such as Earth and Mars and so forth, where they could have influence. And that is essentially what you have here on Earth today. That is how the reptilian influence has come to really dominate the consciousness of planet Earth. Now that's changing, and we'll talk about that more in the next video, and what the reptilian influence on Earth is, and how we can shift it, and all of that. But just know, right off the bat, keep in mind that you may be from Ithrak. You may know people from Ithrak. They may even be under reptilian influence, but that does not mean that they are bad or they are evil, or that the energy of this reptilian energy within them on the soul level and other levels cannot be shifted. Okay, so it can be shifted. I know many people that have originated in their soul form from Ithrak and are working diligently to shift this reptilian consciousness on this planet and return it back to Christed consciousness, the consciousness of oneness. Alright? So that's all for today. I don't want to make these videos too long, so I'm David Santangelo. Thanks for listening, and if you enjoy this material, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Take care. Blessings to everyone.